Hello student, share force and bending moment simple problem on overhanging beams. And previous class we have already solved the uh, and simple problem on the overhanging beams. So the loading condition are different. It is a one kind of UDL load, but today we discuss loading conditions is different because of the combined loading conditions. Here we can see that there is a figure, so you can see this is the figure of the overhanging beam with UDL load and also the point load. So this point, the point A is the supports, and point C is another support, and D is the no support, but this extended part over the beam, that means CD, this portion, that means 2 meter. 2 meter is the extended part of the simple supported beam, and this part is called the overhanging part. So this type of beam also acting the UDL load, that means here see the figure 10 kilonewton per meters, and another point load 20 kilonewton at the end of the beam, that means overhanging parts. So this type of problem, how can I solve the SFD and BMD diagrams? So first of all, you know that finding the SFD and BMD, you have to find out the value of reaction. That means the reaction force here is working in the upward direction. That means say RA there, and this the support. Another reactions part working in the direction of upward is also the RC reactions. Then first of all you find out the reactions. So how can I find out the reactions at A and B? So let's see, we know that RA plus RC is equal to how much total load carry by the beam. This beam total load carry by the beam is equal to how much? 10 kilonewton per meters and the 20 kilonewtons. Then 10 kilonewtons, 10 kilonewtons per meters at the span of 4 meters. That means 4 into 10, 40, then 20. That means total load carry by 60 kilonewton load carry over the beam, and this load is supported by the two support A and support C. So support A is RC and the support C is equal to RC. So this is the equation number 1. Then need another simple equations for find out the value of RA and RC. So we can take a moment according to the law of moment. We know that we taking a moment, about point, taking a moment about point A, taking a moment about point A. So we take a moment from this point. So here one load 20 kilonewtons in the acting in downward direction. So first of all you write the this way. So this figure also just here, and then taking a moment about point A. Now R C is equal to RC into how much? The RC into 4 plus 4 meter into 4 meter. You see the figure, that is 8. This moment equal to this is the anti-clockwise moment equal to the clockwise moment. Then again take a moment 20 into 8 because of this 20, and distance is equal to how much? Distance is equal to 10. So 20 into 10, So 20 into 10 minus of why minus, because this load is also not a minus actually, it's plus anti-clockwise movement equals the clockwise movement. Then UDL 10 into 4, so 10 into 4 that means 40, and total load 40, and take a distance from the middle of the span, that means here, that means 2, that means 2. So 200 plus 80, that means 280. So what is the value of RC? Then RC equal to 280 divided by 8 is equal to how much? 280 divided by 8 is equal to 35. So value is 35. So find out the value of RC. Then putting the value of RC in equation number 1, then RA is equal to how much? Then RA is equal to, here RA plus RC is equal to 60. Then RA is equal to 60 minus of RC. Then 60 minus value of RC is equal to how much? 35. So this one is equal to 5 and 25. Also the kilonewton. This one also the kilonewton. Then find out the value of SF and VM. So how can I find out the value of SF and VM? Then draw the SFD and the VMD diagrams. Then you can show it. Then you can easily understand how can I draw the SFD and VMD. So first of all, you find out the SF. For SF, for SF, SF at point, SF at point, see the figure, SF at point D, then find out the C, then find out the B and A. Then SF at A, SF at D is equal to how much? So SF at D is equal to, SF at D is the downward directions, minus 20. Then SF at C is equal to how much? Minus 20 plus reaction RC is equal to how much? Plus 20. RC is equal to already find out the value of 35. 35. That means minus of 50 plus of 15. Minus and plus. Then SF at B is same. No load between the B and C. Then SF at plus 50 because of no load between the B and C. Then SF at SF at A. SF at A is equal to how much? Is plus 15 minus of how much? Minus of the figure, minus of 10 into 40, 40 minus of 40. Then this one is equal to how much? Sorry, SF at B here, SF at A, SF at A is equal to plus 15 minus 40. So minus 25. And we already find out the SFAT A. We know that SFAT A is equal to 20. So this value, the magnitude of this value is the same, but the sign is negative because of the clockwise and anti-clockwise movement. So now find out the BM at different point. Now BM, for BM, so BM, when you find out the BM, BM at point D is equal to 0, as we know that. But here you see that one thing is, so that is okay. Then BM at D0, BM at C, BM at point C is equal to how much? Here we can see that figure again. Then 20 into 2, 20 into 2 is the downward directions. Then 20 into 2, then means 80. That means minus of 20 into 2 is equal to minus of 80 kilonewton in downward directions. Then SF at B, sorry, BM at B. BM at B is equal to how much? So minus 20 into take a distance is equal to how much? And find out the BM at B, take a distance. This one is a 4 to 6, then this one into 4. So 6, take a distance here, 6 plus of RC. RC is equal to how much? We already find out RC is equal to 35, I think. RC is equal to 35 upward directions into 4. We're just calculating 120 of minus plus 35 into 4 is equal to how much? 40. 140. That means positive. Sorry. That means plus 20. Similarly, you can find out the SF at A. When you find out the SF at A, when we find out the SF at A, then we can see that the value is 0 because of any fixed point about the BM is 0. I have already told you BM at A equal to 0. How 0? So let's calculate it here. If you calculating that we can get the value of 0. Then minus 20 Newton load reacting over the beam is 8 distance. Again plus RC is equal to how much? RC is equal to 25. Sorry, RC is equal to how much? RC is equal to 35, I think. RC is equal to 35. And RC act on the 8. RC into 8. Then again UDL minus how much? 10 into 4. I can take distance in the middle, that means 2. If we calculated this, then get the value of 0. So BM at different point, you can already find out 0. Then draw the SFD and the BMD. Now let's see. When you draw the SFD and BMD, first of all you draw the loaded beam. Here already I have storage in the loaded beam. Then draw the perpendiculars line from the every point. Then every point you should draw the SFD and BMD diagram. Then again take a distance from this point. Again take a distance from this point. And again take a distance from the point D. Now take a one reference line from here. If we take a reference line from here, then putting the value of according to your scale. So you can take any scale from your convenient. So first of all, putting the value of SF. What is the SF at point D is equal to -20, SF at C is equal to 15, plus 15, B at C is the same value. Then point D -20, then we take the negative sign. We have already take the sign negative in downward direction. So take a sign here, this one negative, -20. So take a straight line from point D to here is a, sorry, D to here. Okay. Take a distance from here. Then so draw a line from here, take a -20. This one is -20. Then C and D, the no load conditions. So draw the straight line from C to V. Then value of C is equal to how much? The value of C here, we already find out the value of C. So value of C. So C is equal to how much? They can see that the value of C at point C is equal to plus 15. Then so we take a line from the 15 upward positive, then no load condition B and C, then again the here to here. Here to here. Then so then draw the line from this point. So then point B already we have draw. Then point A is equal to how much? Let's see. Point B is equal to C and point A is equal to -25. That is the UDL load. B and C, you can see that figure. You can see that figure -25. VOC the UDL. So these lines would be straight. Here to 20, then that means 25. So this area is the SFD diagram for the overhanging beam. This one is the radiate zone. I have already done here. This one, this portion shaded. This shaded portion. This shaded portion is the SFD for the in the overhanging beams. Then draw the beam diagram. So this point is the minus of 25. Then draw the beam diagram. Again take one reference line here. Again reference line from here. Then draw the BMD. BM at point is equal to how much? Is equal to 0. We have already seen that. BM at point is equal to 0, and C is equal to minus of 80, then plus 20, 80. Then point C is equal to 80 minus 80. So that is the here C is equal to minus 80. That means straight line here to here. You can take a, because of the 5 straight line, because of this is point loaded, that is the 80. So this portion is the take a portion and written here is the 80 minus 80 value. Then the value of point B is equal to how much? At point B is equal to plus 20. Then again take a straight line here to here plus 29, plus 29. No load, so that's why straight line plus 20. But this portion is should be the UDL because of BABC is the UDL. This portion should be the parallel parabolic nature, B to C, and again A is equal to how much, and again A is equal to 0. Then this portion should be parallel. That this portion should be parabolic because of load of UDL. Parabolic. Parabolic. So this portion is the value of 0. This one is the A point, and this is the point C. This is the point D. This point is the B. So this shaded diagram is the BMD. This is the BMD diagram. So this way you can easily draw the SFD and BMD for the overhanging beams. I think you understand what I am trying to understand, and it is the simple sub, not a simple sub, it is overhanging beam and combined loading conditions. And I have solved one or two more problem in the overhanging beam, then it will be more clear. So thank you student for watching this video.